we're going to try this again, but with paste. We're going to stick with the paste. Okay. So this is a brand new transfer out of the catalog. Hot coffee, always brewed fresh, and then baked fresh daily. We're going to do the baked fresh daily, and we're going to do it on a brand new board. I've already wrote on the back, so I know which one goes where. And I'm going to cut these. This is my favorite part. Just draw that down there. I love that sound. Could do that all day. I know, I'm pretty childish. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully this one won't be a hot mess. Again, taking it off, the back are off of the transfer and not the other way around. This one we are going to fuzz pretty well because it's going on this board. This is our fuzzing cloth from Chalk Couture. One side is terry cloth, the other side is microfiber, sorry, brain, old age. Terry cloth side is what you fuzz with, and you'll know that it's the fuzzy one because it's got the tag. This one is what we dry our transferred or our boards, if some, you know, because Chalkology paste is removable, so you can, especially on chalkboards, not all surfaces, porous surfaces, you can't do that with, like wood, canvas, that kind of stuff. It's porous because it soaks it in. Chalkboards, this kind of board, depending on the pigments too, because this is white, so I'm putting black on there, and if I want to take it off, I could, because we have these board erasers, and they're like a Mr. Clean. They usually get all the shadowing and stuff off. So if I want to like put this on here, and then I decide later I want to put the coffee one on, I can change it up. The fall and winter catalog just came out, and it has all the like fall and Halloween and Christmas stuff in it. That's where I'm going to be doing, I got rid of all my Christmas stuff out of my garage. It was in totes. So I'm going to be redoing all my holiday stuff. So I'm going to start with taking some chalkboards and different surfaces and putting fall and Halloween stuff on there. And then Thanksgiving we'll do fall stuff with pumpkins. And then when that's done, if it's a double-sided, a lot of our boards, like our 10-inch rounds and our 18-inch rounds, they're double-sided, so you can put like fall or Halloween on one side and Christmas on the other, so you can just flip them around when you're done, or for each holiday. Or you can just take it off, so like Christmas is over and here comes Valentine's Day and you want to do something for Valentine's Day, you just take you take some water and you spray it on whatever is on there. You use a board eraser or a paper towel or whatever, take that all off of there. A lot of times with chalkboard, so you can get shadowing, so you'll have it off, but you can still see the shadow of what was there. These board erasers will take all that shadowing off. They're really cheap, you get 2 of them. You just want to make sure there's no bubbles. Okay. If you have bubbles in this teal area, that's fine. That's okay. The areas that you see where it says it's open, where it's fresh baked bread, those are not open stencils. It's not a stencil. This is a silk screen transfer. So where you see the writing, it's really tiny knitting screens. So when I put this paste on, and I pull it up, the paste will stay in the areas where it's white. So, and with paste, it dries quickly. I have my fan going because it's really hot in this house. It was pretty hot today. So we're going to do black on the words, baked fresh daily, and then I thought I had some eucalyptus paste, but I think I used it all and I haven't ordered anymore. So we're going to use the Parakeet green on the leaves. Keep thinking I might switch it out and maybe use this new. It's the rainforest. It's kind of like a Kelly green. I don't know. We'll see. With paste, it is a water-based chalk paste. Probably not a good one to show you there. It's dark, you can't see it. They are non-toxic, so these are good for kids to do. A lot of designers, they have like 2 and 3 year olds that can do this. It's like, you know, they help them, they get it all down, and then they'll help them with the spreading it on there. But yeah, non-toxic, so it's not harmful. It is water soluble. So if you open up your paste, where are my stir sticks? Can't find them. If you open up your paste, excuse me, and it's thick, then you're just gonna spritz in some water, and it's distilled water that you want to use. Always use distilled water. There's no minerals or anything in it, so sometimes the minerals can cause a reaction. I didn't know that with the first time I had with my kit. I got my kit, and I had the candy apple red. This is a brand new one, but I had a candy apple red, and it got moldy because of all the minerals and stuff that were in it, and the heat and stuff, and it caused it to mold. So none of the other ones did that, so I don't know why it was just the red one. Maybe it had to, maybe, I don't know, maybe it had to use more water in it. I don't know. I really don't know. So I was lucky enough, though, when it did mold, there was very little left in the jar. These are 8-ounce jars. Sorry, these are 3-ounce jars. Well, where I got the 8-ounce jar is the one that I have, and these are no longer available. 3-ounce jars, but this jar will last a very long time. Okay. And I still don't know where my stir sticks went to. I had them. Oh, there they are. They're hiding. They're hiding behind my little tablet here that I'm watching. See if anybody makes any comments. If you're new to this and you're not quite sure what's going on, just let me know. I will be more than happy to let you know fill you in. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm going to add a little water to it's a little, I like it to be like a cake batter consistency, and it's almost there, but not quite. So just like 1 spritz. Get that all stirred up. And these are our little stir sticks. They're like little makeup paddles. In our Couture teal color, everything's that beautiful teal color. I love teal. This is our Parakeet. It's kind of it's a light, like a lime green almost. This one's actually pretty good at consistency. Okay. We're going to work fairly fast. Like I said, I have my ceiling fan going above me, and it will dry out the paste. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the green on first. Put it on thick, so it'll sit there. So the thickness will keep it from drying out while I'm trying to get the black on. So here we go. Just load up our squeegee and just apply it. Apply it pretty thickly. And when I say thickly, it means that you're not going to be able to see the design underneath. Okay, so that gives me some little extra time to work on the black. Because if it dries in the screen, then what's going to happen is when I go to pull this up, it is going to pull the chalk with it, so it won't stick to the board. It'll come up with the screen. Trying to work quickly but not sloppily. You want to make sure you're not getting it into the green, off to the edge of the board. And usually with paste, you don't really need to you don't really have, you can go up or down or sideways. It doesn't matter. If you've got an air bubble though, then you definitely want to go in one direction. If you find you're like go halfway through and you see an air bubble, then when you get to that air bubble, you make sure you're going in one direction. It helps keep it from bleeding so much. Okay, so this on here. Now I'm going to wipe off the excess, and the excess goes right back into the jar because we don't want to waste any of this loveliness. Okay, now the green. Make sure I have no paste on my fingers, and then we're going to lift this up. If I can get my fingers under it. And never pull corner to corner. Either pull left to right, or right to left, side to side, or up and down. And here we go, the big reveal. And you'll see the lettering. Well, I'll hold it up here so you can see sooner. Ta-da! And with paste, I don't have to get it in water right away. The paste is water soluble, and if it dries, I can always get it in water and later, and it'll come off. Beautiful, huh? So this is what I'm talking about. You see where there's like what looks like it didn't stick, like it pulled up. That is, it's built into the transfer. It's a distressed look. It's supposed to look like that. So this is that look. So isn't that beautiful? Also, if you do these for like customers, if you've got customers and you're making these for customers and they're going to hang this outside, then you would want to spray this with like a clear Krylon coating, a very light one, and that'll just protect the chalk in case it gets wet, because if it gets wet it will run, it will, you know, come off. If you're just going to have it in the house, or it's going to be in a covered area, you really don't, that's not an option. You don't have to, unless the customer, like I said, if you're doing it for a customer and they want it done like that, then you want to do whatever the customer wants. So, okay, anybody have any questions? If not, then I'm going to go ahead and head on out and get ready for my week at work. And oops, get this over here. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message, and you can ask me. Everything's on my website too. My business page has a lot of information. As always, thank you for watching my live. I had a great time. This one went a lot better than the first one I just did with the ink. It was a hot mess. Thank you. Bye.